My name is Mrs. Chowders, and I'm here to welcome you to our Black History program. And today we have a very exciting lineup for you today. Today, Mrs. Ray's and Mrs. Crook's kindergarten classes will be performing some of my original songs in honor of Black History. Martin Luther King Had a Dream, and also Rosa Parks. Today, Mrs. Drake's and also Mrs. Reese's third grade classes will be coming before you with Everybody Oughta Know, and also my original song, Worth, that will be talking about various African-American inventors. So I'm very excited about that. Also, today, Mrs. Brooks' first grade class will be performing a Black History chant for you. And all throughout the program today, some of our student ambassadors, under the direction of Mrs. Mills Brantley, Mrs. Bruce, and also Mrs. Jane Kerr, who has assisted, will be coming before you with various awesome expressions of Black history. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn, and enjoy.
Did you know that Mrs. Christine Fowler Mack is the person who is responsible for calling off snow days? In August 2021, Akron Public Schools hired its first female superintendent and the first ever African-American female superintendent. She grew up in Akron and graduated from East High School, where she played basketball and was on the track team. She earned both her bachelor's degree and master's degree from the University of Akron and started her teaching career in Akron before moving to Kent schools. She served as the interim superintendent in the Cleveland Heights University High Schools. She's a mom of school-aged children, and her husband is a former police officer. Today's Black History moment has been brought to you by Paige Love. Thank you. Go.
Good morning. Herbert R. Bracken was born March 16, 1909 in a farmhouse on a former plantation in Gallatin, Tennessee. Bracken received his bachelor's degree in education in 1940 and dared to apply for a job in Akron Public Schools. Bracken broke the color barrier at Akron Public Schools in 1940 when the Board of Education hired him as the district's first black teacher. He was determined to make a difference in young people's lives, just as other teachers had helped him. The new teacher was assigned to Bryan Elementary School, a majority black school. Children who always had white teachers had looked up and saw a black man at the head of the class. Suddenly, kids had an example that they could succeed through hard work just like their teacher. After 7 years at Bryan, he transferred to East High School. He also taught at Akron Knight High School. Herbert R. Bracken was only 61 when he passed away in 1970. Today's Black History moment has been brought to you by Dominic Knighton. Thank you.
President Obama was the first African American president of the United States who served as the 44th president from 2009 to 2017. He is an American lawyer, politician, author, husband, and father. He and his wife, Michelle Obama, have 2 daughters named Malia and Sasha. Interesting facts about President Obama. He likes to sing soulful songs by Al Green. He likes to box and play basketball. He wrote a book about race and religions called Dreams from My Father, a story of race and inheritance. He also received a Nobel Peace Prize, and his nickname is Barry. Today's Black History Moment has been brought to you by Demontre Gurley. Thank you.
Good morning. Stacey Abrams was the second of 6 siblings. Abrams was born December 9, 1973, in Madison, Wisconsin, and was raised in Gulfport, Mississippi. Abrams is an American politician, lawyer, voting rights activist, and author. She served in the Georgia House of Representatives from 2007 to 2017. Abrams was the Democratic nominee in the 2018 Georgia governor's race, becoming the first African American female major party governor nominee in the United States. Although she lost the election, she has decided to run again this year. In 2018, she founded Fair Fight Action, an organization created to address voter suppression. Her character traits are: she is polite, kind, and truthful. Today's Black History Moment has been brought to you by Carter Peterson. Thank you.
Kamala Harris was born October 20, 1964 in Oakland, California. She is married to Douglas M. Hall. Harris attended UC Hastings College of Law and Howard University. She is an attorney who was the first African American and Asian American woman elected district attorney for San Francisco. Harris also is the first African American to represent California in the U.S. Senate and the first Indian American to serve in the U.S. Senate. In 2020, she was the first woman of color and first graduate of a historical Black college and university to appear on a major political party ticket for vice president. In 2021, she was the first African American and Asian American to be sworn in as vice president of the United States. A quote from vice president: "My mother would look at me and she said, 'Kamala, you may be the first to do many things, but make sure you are not the last.'" Today's Black History Moment was presented by Danielle Lewis, the Vice President of the Student Ambassadors. Thank you.
Good morning. Michelle Obama was born January 17, 1964 in Chicago. She was a lawyer where she met her future husband, Barack Obama. One of Michelle's accomplishments was when she found a leadership program for young adults in Chicago. While working for the city and mayor, another is when she published her book, Becoming Michelle, in 2018. She became the First Lady of the United States on January 20th, 2009. When Obama started his presidency, while in the White House, she started Let's Move, which was a program to end obesity in kids. Her speeches were to help the military and eating healthy. She planted a vegetable garden at the White House. The Obama family had 2 kids, Malia and Natasha, and a dog named Bo. So far, Miss Michelle Obama is the only African American First Lady of the United States of America. Today's Black History Moment has Today's Black History Moment has been presented by Elena Thompson.
side to side. Rock side to side. Everybody rock side to side. Rock side to side. Let me see it. Everybody rock side to side. Rock side to side. Let me see you go. Everybody rock side to side. Get ready. Here we go. Let's go. B is for bold. L is for larger than life. A is for activist. C is for creative. K stands for key to life. H is for heroes. I is for intelligent. S is for stars. T is for triumph. O is for original. R is for radical. Y is for youth made a difference. Black history, Wakanda forever. Black history, Wakanda forever. Black history, Wakanda forever. Black history, Wakanda forever.
Good morning again. Born on October 8th, 1985 as Peter Jean Hernandez. He later changed his name to Bruno Mars. Mars is a 36-year-old American pop star singer who never gave up on his dream. At the age of 4, he sang in his father's singing group. He was raised in Honolulu, Hawaii, but moved to Los Angeles in 2003 to pursue a musical career. Some of his popular songs are Uptown Funk, 24K Magic, and Leave the Door Open. Mars is a singer, songwriter, and he plays the guitar. He is also a record producer and a dancer. Did you know that when Bruno Mars was only 14, he made $200 per show for 5 nights a week by pretending to dance like Michael Jackson? Bruno Mars has donated $1 million to MGM employees displaced by COVID-19. MGM employees who are temporarily out of work because of coronavirus pandemic are thanking Bruno Mars, who stepped up and donated $1 million of his own money to help those struggling to make ends meet. Teachers, please stay on for a moment. Thank you, and this has been today's Black History Moment presented by me, Tanaya Wilson-Jackson.
Good morning. Aretha Louise Franklin was an American singer, songwriter, and pianist. She was born March 25, 1942 in Memphis, Tennessee. She died August 16, 2018 at her home in Detroit. She was 76 years old. Here are some interesting facts about Miss Aretha Franklin. She recorded 112 singles, 73 hits, and 100 entries, 17 top 10, and 100 R&B, with 20 number 1 songs. She was only 18 years old when she recorded her first song. In 1967, she became Queen of Soul at the age of 25. In 1987, Franklin was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She began singing in her father's church choir in Detroit. The Queen of Soul is famous for songs like Ain't No Way, Respect, Freeway of Love, Say a Little Prayer for You, and Chain of Fools, to name a few. She also acted and sang in the movies The Blues Brothers. Franklin's songs also inspired the civil rights movement of the 1960s. She used her voice to uplift generations through songs that became anthems. Respect became one of those songs for the civil rights and the feminist movement. Today's Black History Moment has been brought to you by me, Stacey Abrams.
In 1987, Dr. Mae Jemison applied to NASA's astronaut training program and became the first African-American woman in the space program. On September 12, 1992, astronaut Dr. Mae Jemison was the first African-American woman to travel in space on the Space Shuttle Interesting facts. Jamerson really liked space and how the human body worked. Her childhood interest in science and medicine led her to study biochemical engineering at Stanford University. Today's Black History Moment has been brought to you by Nevaeh Rainey.
Good morning. Beyonce Giselle Knowles was born September 4th, 1981, and is still alive today. She has two sisters. Beyonce is married to Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z. They have 3 children. As a young girl, Beyonce was a natural performer and grew up singing at churches. When she was 7, she won the first of many talent shows competitions. When she was 9, she joined a hip-hop group called Girls Time and would later sing with Destiny Child. She left the group in 2003, releasing her first single album. Beyonce is a famous entertainer and has recorded winning awards album that has reached #1. A few of her best songs include Halo, Run the World, Single Ladies, Love on Top, and Before I Let You Go. Beyonce has played in the following movies: Lion King, Homecoming, Obsessed, Dreamgirls, and Cadillac Records. Her current song, Be Alive, is the original song for motion picture King Richard that tells the story of Venus and Serena Williams. Beyonce has made donations to many foundations, including Feeding America, the Houston Food Bank. Today's history moment has been brought to you by Jayla Richardson Bell.
Good morning. Harriet Tubman was born a slave in 1822 in Dorchester County, Maryland. She died March 10, 1913. Her real name was Aminta Harriet Watts. Her nickname was Moses, and she led many slaves to freedom as a conductor on the Underground Railroad. Her escape from slavery inspired her to rescue her family and many others. Tubman was also an advocate for women's rights and said that she never lost a single passenger. Her characteristics was Tubman was brave and kind. Today her story inspires many people to fight for equal rights and always help others. Interesting fact, in 2016 the U.S. Treasury announced a historic proposal to change the $20 bill to replace the face of Andrew Jackson with Harriet's face, making her the first woman on the front of the U.S. paper money. Today's Black History Month has been brought to you by me, Oughta Jacobs.
Excellent. At this time, the 3rd graders will be coming before you to perform the following selections: Everybody Oughta Know and I Know My Worth. Enjoy.
Everybody ought to know.
thank you for coming and tuning in for our Black History concert. Please, please, please join us for our finale concert of the year of our spring talent show. The spring talent show will include all of my kids and also solo acts and selections. You can come, parents, in person. Bring your lawn chair because we're going to be outside and we're going to have a great time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. And we thank the principals for allowing us to do this and the assistant principals. Take care and we'll see you for our spring concert. Bye.